All right, welcome back to another episode of the Star Trek Adventures game, the USS Akatsuki, played here exclusively on the 10th Fleet Discord server. Um, I know it has been a while since the last game, but after you guys dealt with Mr. Tevitt and his criminal organization trying to smuggle drugs and other things into the Federation, you have successfully knocked his organization down. Starfleet has felt that you guys have earned yourselves some extended shore leave, as I'm sure your ships are going through upgrades and whatnot. And so I think we're just going to. So what I plan on doing is I'm just going to jump scene to scene, checking in on all of the player characters and their respective shore leave, and hopefully some shenanigans will occur. And I think the most logical place to start is probably going to be a nice little trip to Ryza. Oh, I forgot to put
No.
sounds in these. Um, so yeah, Mr. Kane and his probably unwilling engineering team that he more or less ordered to Ryza with him find themselves um, inside the lobby of a very beautiful Rizian um,
Rizian.
vacation spot. And as you do that, I'll try to find some good music.
Roy Carr will be over by the bar.
Oh yeah, so Mr. Kane, I leave the floor to you.
Okay. Kane will just be walking around, hands on his hips, looking around the foyer. I don't know if that's what it's called. Breathe it in, everyone. This is going to be amazing. We'll be looking around at all of their faces. I know we've all waited a very long time for this. We're all super excited, but I would ask, as your superior officer, I do have to lay a few ground rules and just say, well, let's keep things a little under control this trip. I know things on Ryza can get a little out of hand, and I feel obligated on behalf of the ship, the captain, and the fleet to say, don't end up arrested, don't end up with a disease, and don't end up killed. Everybody understand that?
Aye, sir.
Alrighty. Well, uh, GM, what time is it?
Maybe midday.
Okay.
Sun's
Alrighty.
high and beautiful in the sky.
Alrighty. Everybody, know we just got here. Get situated. Be back down this exact spot 1600 hours. Take a few hours to settle in. I've got a nice team building exercise planned for tonight. He'll look at Katala. And no, it's not a cat show.
Oh, I'm
Alrighty.
supposed to respond to Pip. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I know you were very excited for Cat Show, but well, let's just say that Rise is not really known for putting on good cat shows. They like to talk a big game, but it's kind of cut rate, if you know what I mean. Uh, we'll get to some other things. Yeah, should be fun. And then Kane will wander off, leaving the group to their own devices.
I think Gardner is just going to slump down into the nearest couch or sunbed and just relax for the brief moment of freedom he has during this trip.
Roykar walk back up with the bottle still in his hand. Has anyone here tried hoverboard racing?
No.
Is this your first time on Ryza?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Is this anyone else? Is this everyone's first time on Ryza? Oh. Alright. Well. If anyone needs me. Here's an archipelago about 50 kilometers south of here. That's where I'll be. And
But we
he
were
is gonna...
supposed to meet Kane here.
It's only 50 kilometers. You can beam back.
You mean he won't notice? We can.
He said we should get
can leave.
ourselves situated. Yeah, we can leave. Come on.
Gardner's
show you
just
the
gonna look
hoverboard
around
track.
himself, very paranoid.
I'll show you the hoverboard track. Come on.
Okay, 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 okay.
Walk back over to Gardner's couch and just pulled a hand out for him.
After a moment of indecision, he does reach out his hand and grabs yours to get pulled up.
I pull him up, throw an arm over his shoulder, and start headed towards the door I was originally headed for. Come on, you'll love it. It's great.
Gardner's looking behind them all the time. Just to
Don't
make sure
look
that they will
back
fall.
there unless there's something that catches your eyes. Think about, you know how you've pushed around the anti-grav sleds in the cargo bay?
Oh yeah?
It's like one of those, except a lot faster. You're
That sounds
cruising
dangerous.
No, it's fine. You're cruising over the surface of the water at about 50, 75 meters per second. It's great. I'll
That's
show
way over
you
the speed
how.
limit.
Not out on that archipelago I was telling you about. That's where the track is.
Oh, okay. Show me.
Come on. There's a transporter relay about, I don't know, 3 blocks down from here.
Okay,
And I'll.
just make sure we get back, so we don't get
It'll
held up by
be
the command.
fine. Here, try a sip of this. It'll help you relax. And I'll hand him the bottle I was carrying.
We'll sniff it a little bit.
It's just Saurian brandy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm usually not into spirits.
That's fine. You don't have to drink the whole thing.
Garner just tries a little bit of sip. This is actually pretty good. Takes
Yeah.
another sip.
Easy now. Don't drown yourself immediately. Come on. And I will lead Gardner over to the local transport relay.
I have a feeling this is gonna make a bad influence on.
You never know. He might enjoy it.
Oh, I have no doubt he'll enjoy.
That just leaves the ladies in the scene at this point.
Yeah, what is everyone else doing?
Should probably clarify who's playing who.
Might be a good idea.
It's true.
So I don't think Arthur has a standing engineering NPC.
I haven't really played the engineering characters so much.
Oh, good news. There's 3 of them to choose from.
Who usually plays who then? Is there anyone? Anyone that's kind of just open?
Well, actually, funny enough, I think the captain plays typically
All 3.
2. Yeah, I thought all 3, but so yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think it's a big deal. Just whichever one.
I'll play May then. May.
All right, Kane, what are you doing in all of this?
Yeah, I mean, Kane kind of wandered off after, telling his team when to meet him back. Yeah, I mean, he's. I don't know. Is there anything else like in this complex, or is it mainly just kind of this area?
I mean, there's a beach you probably have access to. I'm sure there's a bar, restaurant.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he'll.
kind of thought that you guys would probably be staying at this. I figure it's kind of like a hotel type deal.
Got it. Got it. Yeah. I mean, he'll check out like the bar restaurant.
Well, I guess this was it.
Oh, that
Got
was
the
it.
bar in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the bar in the back.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know if it's about noon. Told him to meet there at like 4 o'clock, so he's got 4 hours. He will dress out in his finest swimming trunks and Hawaiian
Hawaiian
shirt.
shirt and a Speedo.
Yep. Nice tight trunks, Hawaiian shirt. Get his sunglasses going, and yeah, he's heading down to the beach.
All right, let's see if I can repurpose one here. Hold on. You might see this scene later, budget cuts and all that.
No worries.
Oh, looks like there's several hoverboards lined up on the beach.
But yeah, just describe what you're doing, and then I could add things as we go. I'm kind of distracted because there's things that I thought I created that I didn't, so I'm kind of double working here. So I'm listening and working. So
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, in that case, Kane is just gonna walk along the beach and calmly look out. Take a deep breath, close his eyes, and just sigh. Just knowing that this is really where he was meant to be. Obviously, engineering is his life, and coaching and managing his team and growing them as people is extremely important to him. But always figured that when he was growing up on Andoria with the ice and the snow and shit like that, yeah, someplace warm with liquid water and not solid water was probably where he wanted to be. So yeah, sorry, GM, I'm trying to give you some time and space to work on some stuff. But yeah, he's gonna walk down the beach and just see what he sees. Is it like a pretty populated beach, or is it pretty sparse?
yeah, there's probably a lot of people that look like they would be Starfleet or various other organizations. They look to have, probably have time off for holidays and whatnot. But you look down the beach; it's pretty packed.
Okay.
Groups enjoying their time together.
Nice.
Obviously, the whole plethora of races found in both the Alpha and Beta quadrant.
Got it. Yeah, is there like a waiter, waitress, or like maybe a drink stand, like a beach bar, something like that?
Yeah, you probably see a bunch of those dotted throughout.
Okay. Yeah, he'll walk up to one. And I'll look over
What can
there.
I get for you?
You know, I don't know. What do people like around here? I don't really know beach drinks.
Well, there is one that's been popular amongst you Earthling types. I think it's called the Mai Tai.
Got it. Got it. Not an earthling, but thanks for the assumption. I'll take 2 of those.
And he'll begin making the drink, mixing a few juices together, adding a light or a clear alcoholic beverage, and then topped with a darker alcoholic beverage. He'll throw a couple pineapples in them, like those little pineapples on a stick. And then he'll put a straw in there and a couple little festive beach and those tiny drink umbrellas, and slide them over to you.
I'll,
Do enjoy your stay here on Ryza, sir.
I do every time. Thank you. I might be back for more. He'll take both drinks and walk a little further down the beach. He's gonna try to see if he can spot maybe a younger female. Doesn't matter really what species, who is maybe alone or relaxing away from friends or something like that.
I'm sure you could spot one. I don't have a token made, but you could use your imagination.
Okay. I guess as long as she's not green, that's fine. Okay, so he will.
Racist.
He'll walk up to her. Does he get her attention, or is she
She's just
ignoring
staring
him?
off into a group in the water, quite possibly your friends.
Game would take pink. He'll walk up near her, turn and look to where she's looking. Is there something interesting that you're looking at?
Oh, it's just my group of friends out there. And she'll point to a group of 3 friends in the water.
Oh. He'll turn and kind of get in between her friends and then her and say, well, now you've got something interesting to look at that's a little bit closer. And he'll push the drink forward. The name's Kane.
Give me a presence command difficulty 2.
Okay, presence command. Do I have a talent? Probably not. Nope. Okay, just rolling this. You said diff 2?
Yeah.
We'll let the dice decide.
She'll just give a sigh. Does it stand?
It does stand, yeah.
She'll just give it like a sigh of disgust. Does that line really work for you?
First time I've tried it. You're special in that way.
I think you should keep moving along.
Well, suit yourself. You're missing out. He'll take a drink of both drinks, double fisting it. And yeah, he's going to continue walking down the beach. Yeah, let's do one more. Why not? He's Let's see here. Does he spot uh, like a male who's on his own or also looks like he might be away from friends?
You probably see another gentleman there to make this fun who probably has two similar looking drinks in his hand that you do.
Kane's face is going to lighten up, and he's going to walk over to the guy. Hey. He's going to gauge this guy's reaction.
The gentleman will look at you, seeing the two drinks in his hand. I'll just give you like a little, like a little up nod, like, "Hey, hello."
Kane will just kind of look down the beach a little bit. Are you enjoying your time at Risa?
I'm trying to.
Okay, well, is that drink that you're holding, the second drink, meant for anyone in particular, or are you just perusing?
A little from column A, a little from column B.
You know, just thinking, we might be able to cover a bit more ground between the two of us than maybe one of us could. Alliance?
Give me a presence command. I'm gonna set some difficulty here, since I want to roll some dice too.
Sure. Oh, God. Damn it.
They have 3.
All right. All right. All right. Now the extra dice are coming out. You know what? It's going to be a fun episode. What's the worst that can happen? Take 3 threat.
You say that.
Oh, I say that knowing full well there's some bad shit that can happen. Ah. Wait, attacker wins, right?
Yes, he does.
Nice.
He'll look you up and down a little bit. I thought I would see you as a rival here on this beach, but I think we might be able to work together here.
All right. Well, it's pretty apparent based on this brief conversation that, well, one of us has a bit more experience being the leading man on Rise. I don't know how many times you've been here. 8 for me. Have you been here 8 or longer?
I've only been here a few times, but look, listen. I just found out about something that I think you and I might be good at. Certainly might get some eyeballs on us.
Do say more.
Up the beach a little ways, I just found out about a beach volleyball tournament. You seem to be in pretty good athletic shape, and I certainly am too. What do you say about joining forces and joining this tournament?
Let me think for a second. Yes, let's do it. Perfect. I knew I could trust you. With that, Kane will down both drinks. Just boom, boom. Set him. He's just gonna set him down in the sand right next to him. All right, lead the way.
And both you and the mystery person you are talking to start heading in that direction. I think that is a good opportunity to segue to somewhere else. I'm thinking a nice little colony nestled within the Rolar sector. Okay, I need to get city noises. The things I forget to do. Tokens, where are you? Jeez. Where we will follow our good Dr. Valen as he visits his home colony? Question marks
Correct.
of Kalino.
Kalane.
All right, Kalane. And again, feel free to narrate what you are doing. Like, I'm going to
Well,
try to fix a token.
Valen has likely just come out of the spaceport. It's not a long flight back from there, from 621 to his home colony. But he didn't exactly pick a fast transport either. And so he's walking along one of the streets in the direction of his uncle's house with the standard Starfleet duffel case with him and a small canister with a biohazard label on it, and swinging from the other hand. Just kind of taking in, see what's changed since the last time he was home.
How long has it been since you were home?
Probably at least a decade.
Um, yeah, you would notice that it's definitely a lot more built up. A lot more buildings. The city sprawl is a lot bigger. The building's a little taller. They probably just added this little monorail track, to get around the city sectors and the industrial sites faster. Really, really started to become built up.
But yeah, he's just kind of slowly walking along, not leaving the area too far because he's still expecting his uncle to collect him.
Speaking of uncle, is there anyone who would like to play Dr. Valen's uncle?
Yeah, I mean, I can play him if no one else wants to.
I think there was a personality prompt somewhere you gave me, Doctor. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah. What did I say about him? Late 40s, generally described as handsome, extroverted,
Yep, I got it.
level-headed, and methodical. Yeah.
I got it. I'll send that to Kane. Kane probably doesn't have to change too much.
No.
Yeah. Okay, a little less douchebaggy, a little more sophisticated. I think I got this. Okay.
Do you have control of his token? You should have control over the token, so have it.
Yeah, I think I do. So yeah, this is his uncle, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Ah, Joro, long time no
Uncle!
see. Yes, you look great.
I'll just go up to him, throw my arms around him in a big hug.
Oh, he's gonna hug him back. Wrap him up tight.
Ah,
How have you been? You look like you've grown. I don't even believe it myself.
not too much, I should hope.
I know you like to cook, but well, more vertical, not horizontal.
Well, according to ship sensors, I haven't put on more than a kilo.
Oh, well, a whole kilo. I mean, I know you've always been precise, but wouldn't worry about it. Come here. Let's walk.
Yes. Oh, before we get back to your condo, we do need to make a stop by the hospital. Dr. Martinez will want this, and I'll hold up the biohazard container.
Ah, huh. Okay, well, lead the way.
They
Hopefully
haven't
nothing.
moved it, have they?
Oh no, same place. No,
Okay, I
it's
know last time we talked about it, they were saying they were going to either expand it or move it somewhere where it could get bigger. I didn't remember which you ended up doing.
well, expanded, yes. But to your point, if we keep growing, we will likely have to resituate it. But no, same place. I want to see if you remember where it is.
Ah, okay, you're going to test me. All right. You've moved around all of my landmarks, Uncle. Let's see. Cascade is there. And I think it was still downstream on this side. Past Agrodome number 14, right?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay, you're testing me. All right. Well, let's go.
As they start to walk, his uncle will just clap him on the back. So, seriously, tell me, like, how's the career? How's the ship? How have you been?
The ship is fine. It's one of the newer models. If you ever get the chance to see an Intrepid class, they're very sleek looking.
Only had the chance to read about it. I can only imagine.
Well, maybe one day we'll get some routine assignment that brings us to Kalane's orbit, and I can give you the tour.
You know? Funny that you mentioned that. Wonder if we might just have an emergency the next time we want to see you here.
Uncle, I appreciate the gesture, but the crew has already dealt with that before. Let me tell you what our captain went through when her mother decided it was time for her to be married.
I want to hear everything about it.
If you brought those 2 bottles of Lanath with you, I'll tell you everything I know.
Pulls one out.
Oh, still my favorite. And they've still got the vineyard up on top of the cascade.
Oh, we should visit.
We should. Oh, the waterfall sounds just kicked in.
Uh-oh. The hospital's actually underneath the waterfall? That's,
Oh no, it's flooding!
yeah.
But, as far as the biohazard container I'm carrying, it's a sample of the bacterium that I cultivated for curing the Venus drug that I was going to deliver to Dr. Martinez, as well as a isolinear chip with the treatment plan on it. Oh, speaking of, actually, out of character, did Kane and Rix get their second treatment of that?
Not yet. I'm only gonna do that when we're doing when we get back to missions.
Gotcha. Okay. And so as the camera fades, you just hear the doctor fade out saying, "So, the captain's mother is a Betazoid ambassador and decided to call in enough favors to get our ship diverted back to perform, quote, air quote, security for her cousin's wedding." Scene to black.
It's amazing, and you'll just hear his uncle. You left out the most important part. Is her mother single?
No, still married.
Ah, they always
Not
are.
that our chief engineer didn't have designs on that, but
Well, who can blame him? I certainly can't.
oh, and speaking of Betazoid women, let me tell you about the dancer I met while we were there.
Oh, he'll lean in and smile. Yeah, and I think that's a
That's
good fate to
place.
black. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go somewhere else. I think we'll head.
Well, I think Earth is a good spot right now because we had two people going there, the captain and one Lieutenant Commander Rix.
Rix was going to 621. I believe Arthen was going to Earth.
Oh, that's right. He said he was going to Saturn.
Arthen, where were you going? I thought you were going hiking.
Yep, that was the plan.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I thought I had that right. I'm sitting here making art for you. Okay, now the question is, we used to have a Starbase 621 deal. Where did that go? Kier, didn't we have a exterior shot? Oh, old game. Okay. Never mind. Theater of the mind it is. All right, we'll head to Starbase 621, where we catch up with our good friend Commander Rick. Rix, I believe you were escorting Naira to 621 for her debriefing, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
All right, let me find the token. All right, you two are probably in one of the Starbase corridors, heading to the office that this is going to happen. And I'll give you the floor. Oh, before I do that, I do need somebody. I do need 2 volunteers. I need somebody to play. Do find my stuff. I need somebody to play a male captain and a female lieutenant, whoever wants to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I can play the female lieutenant.
Okay. And then I just need volunteer for the captain.
You can play the
I
other
can do the
officer.
captain.
You can
heard,
take that
Ar-
one then.
I heard Arthur first, so if Arthur wants it, you can have it.
Sure, I haven't had any speaking role yet.
All right. I'll leave the floor to Ricks, and I'll give you guys your prompts.
Should be down this corridor. Got a message from Starfleet that the debrief is going to take place here. How are you feeling?
I'm nervous.
Understandable. Look, I'm not sure exactly how deep they'll go about this, but just be reassured that whatever happens, you have a deal in play. That they're not gonna arrest you or anything like that. You're, well, in this case, it's basically just to clean yourself of all charges and get all the facts right. I'll come along if you want to.
I do want you there, Ricks.
Then it's settled.
So, what do you think is going to happen to me?
Well, worst case, they're just gonna let you go. Best case, they might want to hire you, not as a Starfleet personnel, but as a consultant. Either way, I've made sure that that nothing bad is going to happen to you. You're not going to get arrested. You helped us plenty to arrest Tivit. That goes a long way. Anything you've done to us in the past has been pardoned. This is just debrief. Get all the papers in order.
I hope so.
Also, I think Starfleet just needs to, well, hear you out. See where you're at the moment. You can be, well, trusted again.
So many tokens.
Continue. Yeah, we continue down the corridor.
As you continue to walk down, a Lieutenant turns the corner and meets you guys in the hallway. Can hopefully you see that token.
Yeah. I'm oh, sorry, the lieutenant token?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, see her. Okay. She's off to the right. Got it. I think so. So the lieutenant will walk up. They're ready for you.
Very well.
Lieutenant will look from Rix, look to Naira, look back at Rix, have the biggest glint in her eye of judgment, and then turn and right this way. And
After
escort
you,
them.
and I'll let Naira go first.
All right. You get to the doorway to the office. The door's open, revealing this office here. If did it go?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And a very stern-looking captain sitting at the desk behind there.
I see you've finally made it. Please step forward and have a seat. And he'll motion to both of you.
Rix just nods and sits down.
I'll skip the pleasantries. We all know why you're here. And as you know, this is an official debrief. Everything here is being recorded as part of our investigation and internal records. Before we begin, do you have any questions, either of you?
Not at
Rix
this time.
looks to Naira. No, sir.
Well, I'll give you a fair chance to explain this yourselves. Miss Drell, is it?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to explain to me, in your perspective, how you became involved in this?
Tevitt reached out to me roughly 7 years ago, sir. Said he needed somebody to help him work on security for his computer networks. I guess somehow he got a hold of my file and saw that I was on the outs with Starfleet and made me a very lucrative offer, sir.
Lucrative indeed. What exactly did he offer you? Did you get any detailed information about what you would be doing?
At first, sir, he would pay me in Latinum to upgrade his computer security systems. And then he would start asking me to do more and more jobs like hacking into secure systems to gather information about his adversaries.
And you did so using knowledge that you gained as a member of Starfleet.
Yes, sir.
At what point did you begin to notice warning signs that perhaps something very serious was going on?
I suppose that would have been within the last year, sir. That's when he started reaching out to the Nausicaan mercenary bands and inviting bring dignitaries.
I see. And he'll sternly look down at his data pad, sort of typing as she goes. Commander Rix,
Yes, sir.
what is your background with Mistral, and at one point did you come into contact regarding this issue?
I have not been aware of Mistral until our investigation into the Venus drug, sir, and our first encounter with her with the alias the Phantom. It
You
was
had
during that.
never you had never encountered each other during your time in Starfleet?
That is correct, sir.
How did you go about communicating with Mistral outside of Starfleet channels?
Well, sir, we didn't communicate previously until we encountered Nightingale, then known as the Phantom, on the Vale station. It was then that I had a first contact with her and saw her face to face. Well, in a holographic face to face, as it turned out. It was from there I was able to deduce her identity as Naira Drell through her intelligence file. And after that, we procured some pieces of technology from the Vale station that we could later use to contact Naira, which is where I asked for her help in taking down the organization she was working for.
And you've worked with Starfleet intelligence for a long time. Is that correct, Commander?
That is correct, sir.
How did you ascertain that the information she was purveying was reliable?
I trusted her.
The captain will look to his left at the lieutenant.
You trusted
Lieutenant, are there
her?
any questions you would like to ask?
Yes, Captain. You trusted her by your instincts?
Well, I had several things to go on. First and foremost, I could read from her intelligence profile that from all the activities she had been part of in her time as the Phantom, no civilian lives had ever come into danger. However, some of the organization's plots that we encountered headed by Tivit did put civilians in danger. That's why I surmised that Ira did not know the whole scope of the organization's activities. Thus, I trusted her ethics and morality in helping us take down the organization by revealing these nefarious activities to her.
Lieutenant will sharply look at Naira. Miss Strell, you mentioned that you saw a number of dignitaries at events. Is that correct?
Not so much events, more like personal meetings.
Lieutenant will turn to the captain. Well, I think it goes without saying that it would be nice to have a full and complete list of any dignitaries that you recognized at these meetings.
I can try to compile the list for you.
Thank you. She'll turn to the captain.
The captain will scratch his brow and look up from his pad. Lost my train of thought there. He'll say, we will be verifying all elements of this story from both of your perspectives. We have warrant to do a full search of all relevant files and information collected. As of now, no action is being taken. But rest assured that we will be thorough.
I think I can speak for the both of us when I say that we will cooperate to the fullest extent.
As a Starfleet officer, I will trust your word. Please don't let us down.
We haven't yet. And you should have no qualms we're going to do it now.
Unless the lieutenant has any more questions. And he'll look at her.
None come to mind, Captain. We will be very thorough in our review of the files, and we may have some follow-up questions for them.
We'll be in touch with both of you. For now, you are dismissed.
Are we restricted to the station, sir?
And not at this time.
Very well. There, Rix begins to stand. And we shall take our leave.
The captain will stand and nod as they leave.
I'm going to just before we leave. Just see this. For this, I need a momentum. Can I just do an insight check on both the captain and the lieutenant, just to see if I can get a sense of if they seem honorable and upright about what they're saying?
Sure, I could give you one. Give me an insight. Insight security. Diff 2.
Security. Would espionage work in this case? Focus? Stretching, but reaching, but
I don't think so.
uh, I'll give you a threat. Why not? Bold. Ooh. Gonna re-roll the 16 just because I can. Yeah. One momentum.
All right, why am I not able to put Arthin into a DM? Sorry, I'm trying to give both these people the same information in the same scene, but I can't seem to get Arthin into a chat with.
I just saw your request there, accepted it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if this fixes it. There you go. All right, that's for you two. Okay, and Rick's, you gave me a threat. What was the result?
3 successes.
Okay, gain of momentum. What exactly did you ask?
If they seem honorable and well, intent on doing what they're supposed to be doing, basically.
Think that's what you were asking.
Hmm. Did I get the name of the captain? Now I can see it in here, but I don't know if they introduced themselves.
It says Captain Hayes.
Yeah, I know, but that's out of character.
You'd probably know who you were meeting with.
Okay, good. Do I get any sense from the lieutenant too, or just the captain?
Potentially something similar, but maybe not
Okay.
to his extreme.
Okay. I think as soon as we leave the room, Rix is just gonna turn to Naira and say, "We need to get back to the Akatsuki right now. Come with me."
What's going on?
I get the sense these officers are not the ones we want to handle your case. I want to know why they were assigned to it in the first place. I'm gonna do some digging. I was hoping you could help me.
She'll nod. I trust you, Rix. And thank you for saying that in there.
No worries. Get the sense you would have done the same for me. Now let's get back. She should still be in dry dock.
All right, I think this will be a good segue to finally head to Earth. Where I think we'll catch up with the captain. We could probably say, Captain, that you and your traveling companion have just arrived at this gorgeous luxury Hawaiian vacation spot.
I thought we were gonna meet your parents up in Alaska.
I thought a bit of a scenic detour was in order before we handled that. Hope you approve.
She returns a smile. I do. And I guess this also explains why you told me to bring a surfboard.
I've trust you've been practicing the programs I've recommended.
I have.
If not, I'm sure there's some pretty good surf instructors here that I'm sure we could enlist the services of. Get you up to speed.
Why pay for an instructor when you can instruct me yourself? I thought you were an avid surfer.
I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I've hit my share of big waves from time to time.
I see. And I trust all your business is finally taken care of.
It is for the most part. At least the important stuff. What I couldn't handle, I could wait a bit while we finish our nice trip. So, what do you think of the place?
It's gorgeous.
Well, that's good to hear. What do you say we check in? Get a lay of the land a little bit. Then I think we head down to the beach and try to hit some of the waves.
Sounds like fun.
Right, I think reception's just this way. You'll start walking toward the doors leading into the hotel. You two will get to the reception. Welcome to Kalehi Resorts, sir, madam. Checking in? Ah, yes. Reservation for Terran. Believe you have the room prepared? Ah, yes, sir. Room 513. One of our best rooms, if I do say so myself. The receptionist will kind of give you a little smile here.
as he approaches the receptionist, tell me, do you have any other amenities?
Oh, yes, of course, ma'am. The hotel resort itself hosts several fine dining establishments, several several bars located throughout the property, including several small swimming pools if you don't wish to get into the beach and deal with the salt of the Earth's oceans, as well as several areas for secluded hot tubs. We also have incursions onto the island if you wish to do any hiking or visit the nearby volcano. I believe it is set to. I believe it has a small lava flow happening. Should be scheduled for about a few days, the scientists predict. We also have opportunities for windsurfing, kite surfing, boating, deep sea fishing, and several other amenities. If you wish, I could give you a list.
Oh, this would be appropriate. Thank you.
And she'll give you the list of amenities. You find it peculiar that it is listed on a piece of paper.
Our room, where exactly is it at?
Ah, yes, it is on the top floor. Fifth level, I would say. That's just me guessing the GM. It has a beautiful view of the ocean as requested. One of our finest rooms, if I say so myself.
Shall we go?
Of course. Thank you very much. My pleasure, sir, madam. All right, Kai here will lead you up to the room, and I think I'll just send you there. Oh god, I type in the search for tokens and it's all your family. All right, you two enter the. Few moments later, you two enter the room. And Kai will sit down his baggage, open the door, and step out onto the balcony. I heard that this resort offered the best views of the ocean and the sunsets, but This is even better than I imagined.
He walks up, grabs his hand, and leans up against him. You did very well.
So I take it this means you approve.
I very much approve.
He'll just give you a nice smile, one that I'm sure you've grown to appreciate. Good. I am trying to impress you here a little bit.
You succeeded.
So you got a nice list of everything this place has to offer. Which do you wish to experience first?
I thought we go explore the beach a little bit. We have plenty of time after all.
Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Think that's. I think that sounds nice. Get a lay of the lands, get an idea for where the best surf spots are. What have I done? Right, anything you wish to
Exactly
do
what
in
you
the-
intended.
Probably. Anything you wish to do, or should we head down to the beach?
Just good. Beach sea's fine.
Okay, focus. All right. Who was playing the surf instructor?
Would be me.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a prompt.
Well, I kind of have a prompt. I made myself a prompt, if you don't mind.
Okay. I'm just gonna add one thing because it would be relevant.
Yep.
I want to hear Rix's best Samoan accent.
I have no idea what that is. But I have an accent in mind. It's probably gonna go disastrously. It's gonna be the fun part of it.
Yeah. It's a very small prompt. I just need him to
Oh.
do that.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, so have
I
fun
need
with
to
that.
work that into what I had in mind. Okay.
Yep, have at it.
Okay.
To the beach
Okay.
we go.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Okay, that's the surf. This is not how I imagined the surf instructor looking like. If that's all right. You can all instead of the hot guy with the surfboard, envision an old guy who kind of looks like Santa Claus, but with Hawaii clothes on, Hawaii shirt and shorts, and he even has a bit of a peg leg. And he just shouts,
Okay, now
"Ahoy there, mateys! You be wanting to learning to surf?" Ah, such young lasses and lads. I've seen many, but you're a fine bunch. I think we can do something with your, we can get you up on sea legs soon, yes. Now, before we start, are there any else who want to join this little group of ours before we start? You there! And he spots Kier along with her date. I sense with me sea eyes that you'll be wanting to surf.
I like to think we're already both avid surfers. She grabs Kai's hand.
Oh, well. Well, sometimes the noggin doesn't work as properly as it should be, but if you'd like to get a primer before you get off on the high beaches, on the high waves, then you're more than welcome. I wouldn't mind a young lassie being in this group now, would I?
I guess it's only fitting to see what a demonstration, perhaps, your lesson plan.
Hey, not a bad idea, lass. Here, come close, and we shall begin.
All right,
Now,
so then,
everyone.
the rest of you could play enthusiastic surf students. There's various tokens. Feel free to have your pick.
Set this one out. I won't be able to not laugh.
Now, everyone, grab your boards! And he knocks on his peg leg with the board in front of him. Put it in front of ye.
Remove everybody's token. Yeah. Mine will grab one, run up. Looks super eager.
Now we shall train our balance, so everybody step on ye board. He also steps on his board and he knocks it a bit with his peg leg. Come on, come on! The sea is waiting for us. We can't be daggling now, can we? Now everybody, stretch your legs as far as you can. And then down on the board as far as you can go. Aye, that's it. Aye, that's it. Further, the further you can go.
But it hurts.
Aye, it's supposed to hurt, laddie. Now
Then
keep going.
just is gonna keep going. Like moaning.
Yes, you look mighty fine, all of ye. Especially the lasses. All right, that's enough. Relax. Stand up. Now that's the bottom. Now we do the upper top. Everybody raise your hand up in the heaven. All the way. Aye, now jump. Jump up and down. Yes. Very nice, very nice. And he looks a little bit creepily around at everyone as they bounce up and down. Aye, very good. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, now your hands in front of ye, like you were gonna swim like the crawl swim. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1. And he crawls with his hands in the air like he's swimming. Keep doing that and I'll check on ye form. Steps off the board and walks around to check on everyone as they keep crawling in the air. Aye, laddie, you need to go harder, faster, stronger. He walks up to Kane, which is the student that's Kane's place, and you. Hey, your arms must reach out further. Come on, reach out like there was some hidden treasure here to gain.
My character will stretch as hard as they can. Oh my god,
Yes.
that hurts.
It's supposed to hurt, laddie. Keep going.
And then
And he, in the end, he smacks the bottom of you, so you fall over.
yeah, about that point, I was going to say my character's legs just give out and fall. So
Good
perfect
form,
timing.
good form, good
Oh
form.
god, oh it hurts.
Yes, you rest now. I'll be back shortly. Now you, lassie, and he walks up to the captain. Show me what you got.
She's
Arms
just
stretch
standing there
out
looking
and
at.
crawl.
Is there a role for correct surfer posture?
Say again the first thing you said.
Is there a role for
Is
the correct surfer posture?
Aye, of course there's a role. You need to stretch out, keep your form tight, and then squeeze. Do it for me, will you?
She gets into her normal posture that she's used to, and
Hey, that's a good start. That's a good start. Squeeze a little bit more and reach out.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Very well. And he sounds very, very sad about you stopping. All right, everybody stop. Next position. And he keeps on going with very strange formations that don't make a lot of sense when trying to surf, but they're very exposing in other senses. And then after about 30 minutes or so, he says, all right, that's enough. Now get in the swim and go surf. Just watch out for the sharks. And he taps his peg leg on the ground.
Well, that was interesting.
Are they sure he's a qualified instructor?
Whatever he is, he's definitely giving me very bad vibes.
He seemed more interested in certain forms than anything else. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, should we continue?
Yes.
All right, think this might be a good opportunity to go to a very contrasting place. As some people like to spend their shore leaves in tropical paradise, and some like to spend them in the frigid tundra. So, Arthur, you have decided to go hiking in northeastern Canada in December. Oh, he's not back yet. Oops.
And suddenly, a Hawaiian Santa with a pig leg shocks up.
All right, that says winter. Uh, Rix, I could not stop laughing during that entire part.
I'm surprised I managed to keep the accent somewhat cohesive. I almost slipped into a bit of German at one point. Could sense myself drifting, so.
Right? Why does it, when it says atmosphere, it ends up being music. I will never understand this music.
Very meditational.
Apparently. Alright, that is definitely not what I selected.
Waiting for a voiceover by Carl Sagan to start talking at any moment. Deep in the underness of the universe.
Deep in the frozen north.
Where's Attenborough when you need him?
Right. Yeah, I can't watch any documentaries if it's not voiced by him, because they've tried to use other people and it's just not good.
David Tennant did a good job when he did his attempts at it.
Benedict Cumberbatch had apparently made one where he couldn't pronounce the word penguin correctly. There's a whole Graham Norton skit about it on YouTube.
Yeah, no, Netflix put out a documentary, I think it was like on oceans or something, and like the lady's voice that they chose to voice it was just god awful. I was like, you can't sit through and listen to this voice all the way through. It's just bad voiceover work. And I'm like, what were they thinking?
I'm curious to know who it was.
I can't even I couldn't even sit through like 5 minutes of it. Like the voice was just that bad. That could just be me though, but like if you're gonna have like something narrated the entire way through by the same person, it has to be a good voice. It just has to be.
It has
Yeah,
to be
I
Snoop
agree.
Dogg every time.
Like I know that they're gonna have to eventually replace like Attenborough was, he's getting up there in years. So I get it. You
He's
gotta
dead, isn't he?
people. I
No, he's still
thought he
alive.
yeah,
Oh,
I
is
thought
he?
he was alive.
I think he's
He
still
just
alive.
put out yeah, he just voiced the documentary like last year.
Oh, I thought he died a few years ago.
It's probably Richard Attenborough, his brother. The other Attenborough, so to speak.
Anyway, time for I think Arthur's back.
Yep.
It's
So yeah,
99? Wow, I didn't know that.
so yeah, we will contrast the nice temperate climate of Hawaii with the frigidness of a northeastern Canada. I'm not sure if this is how northeastern Canada looks. I've never been there. I just
That's pretty close. For like
I
half
just
the year.
prompted yeah, I just prompted for winter in Canada and this is what it popped out. So yeah, some people like to spend their leave in tropical places and some like to take hikes through frigid tundra. So yeah, Arthur, I will give the floor to you as you find yourself probably by yourself. Um, I'm sure not too many people are taking this nice nature trail. So what is it you are planning on doing?
He's gone on hike for a couple days, so he's got all his gear with him, and I figure I can just roll to see how it goes. Say like a 3-night kind of backpacking
Yeah, okay.
ordeal.
Yeah,
Frostbite.
so So
Yeah.
day one, I imagine you're trying to hike to find a good place overlooking something. So let's go ahead and give me a fitness con. Difficulty of 1, just to get things started here.
For some reason, I can't click on the token and pull up the character sheet anymore. You else have that problem?
Really?
Pop your thing back in if you've got it popped out of the window. Oh no, you're trying to click
Oh,
on the character sheet.
hold on.
It used
No,
to
it
be
has
if you
just
like double click the token, it would just pull up the character sheet. I got it open, but I just noticed that this game.
Hmm.
Sorry, what was the difficulty on this? It was fitness security.
Yeah, just diff 1. Or
Uh,
fitness con, sorry.
would you take hazard awareness for focus?
I think so.
Nice. All right.
What's your
I'll
character's
generate it.
pastime?
Trying to think if I actually wrote one down. I think outdoors is one of them. But yeah, I haven't written down a pastime. Yeah, I'll add hiking, because that's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, that works. And then you could
This is
use
kind of a
hiking as your
character I've more
fitness.
fleshed out as I'm going along.
Yeah, no worries. I just noticed that you don't have them.
Take a threat. Might as well for bold.
Damn, gain
Yeah,
3.
so he's hiking, I guess, to his first waypoint, maybe during easier section.
Yep. All right, Arthur, you're hiking through this part, and you're hiking all day, probably trying to get to your first point. When you do notice that the temperature starts to drop, and it does start to snow rather heavily. Not like a heavy snow, but maybe a moderate snow. You know, the wet, sticky stuff.
I imagine for this he didn't bring any sort of modern technology except maybe a 24th century like GPS sort of communicator. He'll pull that out and be like, I should have known not to trust the forecast. Yeah, the weather generators must be faulty.
All I can think of is Spock's little portable marshmallow replicator.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely got one of those. Imagine all gear is ultralight in the 24th century. Yeah, he'll stop, take a break, maybe have a future energy bar.
A replicated marshmallow.
And yeah, I'll take a look again at his route to figure out what the next biggest obstacle would be. Uh, See if there's maybe multiple paths and maybe a more challenging route.
All right. As you sat there around your campsite for the end of the day or whatever, the next day's hike is probably going to take you to more strenuous, hilly slash rocky. Not exactly mountainous, but there's going to be a lot of elevation changes. Definitely one on more of the difficult sides for day 2.
Perfect. He'll yeah, pack up his items, eat a breakfast ration, and try to plot out a good route through a difficult area with some scenery. He's going for the challenge.
All right. give me, since you're trying to plan it out here, give me an insight con, difficulty 2.
Don't have any land navigation focuses. Just take a threat for bold.
You gave me a threat, or did you use
Yes, I
another?
did. Yep, 1 threat for bold.
So you have a reroll then, because you have bold con.
Yeah, we'll reroll 1. Not a complication. Or a complication. Ah, we're good.
All right. All right. You find you're able to determine that where you want to hike is probably next to a small cliff face. But it's overlooking a pretty sizable and beautiful looking valley that you think with the fresh snow will make it even better looking as you hike by it.
He makes sure all of his sort of more mountaineering gear is set up and ready to go, and he'll pack up and head out that way, sort of humming a tune as he goes along.
All right. So this is more strenuous. Give me a fitness con difficulty of 3. We'll just skip to day 2.
Yeah, will there be? Would you take hazard awareness for this one?
Yeah.
All right. Bold again. 1 threat for bold.
You do have a reroll if you wish.
I'm happy with that.
Okay. All right. As you're going through, you're making pretty good pace. You get to the promised. I don't have a scene for this. I apologize. But you get to the promised start of where the cliff face is overlooking the valley. Yeah, maybe I'll make them make me one really quick. Hold on a sec. Let me see if Claude or if Leonardo can pick out something good looking really quick. Leonardo's gotten pretty good at its scene creation. All right, I'm just gonna kind of post it in here. I'll make the scene for next time. But something like this.
Very nice. He'll
All right, so you
stop
get to
and.
that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, you good. Good, you good.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he'll stop for a snack and he'll look to see if maybe there's a more sheltered area to set up a camp for the night before, in case any more weather rolls in.
All right, as you're going to start taking your break, grab a snack, plan your next walk for the day, you hear what sounds like something fall from further down the path ahead of you. Kind of sounds like it fell into snow and started falling down into the valley below.
He'll get up and just call out, "Hello? Is anyone out there? Is everyone okay?"
And in a distant voice, you'll just kind of hear someone in a like with distress in their voice, "Help me. I fell."
Yeah, he'll grab his pack and immediately head toward the voice.
All right, and I think that is what will take your vacation next week. I think we'll head back to Ryza, where I believe the promised meeting at 1400 hours is supposed to take place. So Kane, I would imagine you'd come back, and all of your group are seated around one of the booths, I would say,
Uh,
or at the bar, whichever.
Roykar and Gardner are gonna stagger in about 5 minutes late.
Kane, who so GM in this time period, has he been playing volleyball with that dude?
Oh, I forgot about all that.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
We can flash back to
Um,
it. Like, yeah.
yeah. I was thinking maybe at the end here we could do that, but there's something I want to get set up for next week.
Yeah, no worries. Like, we'll just fill it in, come back to it like next week or something. Well, I see that Gardner and Roykar here. You guys have gotten into the spirit of Ryza. What did you guys do?
This guy. Yeah. This guy had never had Sumerian sunsets before. And we had gone to the Alamea archipelago to the south to try racing. And this guy, oh, can he hoverboard? But
Really?
he cannot watch for rocks when he's intoxicated. And what was that other thing? And I'm gonna look down at Gardner's hand and just hold the thing and like grab him by the wrist and hold it up so that I can see the Horgon more clearly. And he bought one of these, and we're gonna try it out later at that
Hey,
service there.
that's mine. Oh.
Yeah.
Snatches the Horgon closer to himself and takes another
Hey,
drink of a
you
Saurian
earned
bottle
that.
brandy.
You bested that guy on the track. You earned that.
You!
Wow.
Garner points at Kane and just walks up to him. Just picks his finger at his chest. I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Uh, Kane is just going to do a fake lunge at him. Just one of those half-second fake lunges. How does Gardner react?
His reaction speed is probably 5 seconds. So after you made your move, he's just standing still and looking around. You, where did you go? There, you. I'm not you any more. You.
Wait, what wood is that thing made of? And I'm gonna like reach for the Horgon again, and stumble and half knock Gardner over.
You are a narcissistic, sexist, racist.
Let it come out. Let it go. Come on, Gardner. Get it out.
Oh. And he takes another swig of the Saurian brandy. I hate you. Go, go. Oh. I. And then he passes out on the floor.
Hey. No, we're here for a meeting. You can't sleep yet. And I'm gonna like reach down, lift him up, put one arm over my shoulders, and just hold him up even in his passed out state. Chief is gonna talk now, so we gotta listen.
Son of a bitch.
Kane is just looking at this. He'll turn to the other crew members. That is exactly what I'm talking about. We need to get drinks in us right now. Do you see how much fun Gardner was having? My God, I've never seen him joke like that with me before.
That,
That's
my friend, is
crazy.
what you call catharsis.
That is, I don't honestly know what that means, but look, if it, massive joke. We're all going to have a good laugh about this when we get back to the ship. That's exactly, he'll point to Decca, Decca in particular. It's exactly what I want to see. Just let it loose. Let some steam off. We work hard, we play hard. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Roy Carr, you're in charge of him.
Captain.
Make sure he doesn't go home before 2 a.m.
But the ship isn't here.
Back to the hotel. Same difference.
Oh, yeah.
Make
we're
sure
going
he
back
is
to the hotel.
not asleep before 2 a.m. That is what you're in charge of. Keep him awake. All right. For the rest of you.
I know a club I can take him to.
Perfect. That's actually exactly what I had in mind. We were going to grab quick bite to eat. We were going to go out, hit a club, hit another club, probably another club, and then just kind of see where things take us. I love the fact that you guys are already pre-gaming. Okay, listen here.
Yeah, we're gonna go find that hallway that I can't remember, but it's
You
this
three.
way.
You notice someone wearing a black pantsuit come up as she points to Roy Carr, Gardner, and Kane. You three, I think you three are perfect.
Well, I mean, I like to think so, and I know he thinks he is.
Of course. And clearly, she saw me first, Roy Carr. How can we help you?
She'll glance each one of you up and down, giving you the can you pass muster? Yes, I think you two, and she points to Kane and Gardner. You'll do. I think him. I think he'll be the best one. But yes. You three have to come with me.
What are we doing this time?
Oh, wait, Roy Carr. This is Ryza. Let me show you how it's done. We'll come with you wherever you want us to, milady. Lead the way.
Wait a second. You don't just go with someone.
Kane will
without
put his hand
asking
over Roy
first.
Carr's mouth. Anything that we can do for you, we are at your disposal, ma'am.
Good. Because you two, and she points again to you, Kane and Gardner, need some heavy makeup. Follow me. We don't have much time.
I'm gonna look
You
over at May as we're walking away to the car. Hey, you keep an eye out. If you see someone walking with my kidney, you get it back.
Drink. Every single one of you. 2 drink minimum. He doesn't need makeup? Really? We do? Okay.
If you see my kitty, oh my god.
I couldn't stop myself.
Yeah, she leads you away. We'll deal with that next week. Alright, we'll head back to, I guess, Rix, you were heading to the Akatsuki?
Yep.
Oh, now I gotta find that. Akatsuki, where are you? Hey, all these people aren't here.
The hawk probably is.
Yeah, I was thinking he'd probably be the only... I figured it'd be a skeleton crew. Oh, I can't find people. Alright, where did the token go? There you are.
Commander, your debrief went well.
In a manner of speaking. So I have my concerns, says as he walks over to his station. And Rick starts to type away to access the Starfleet database. Just see, pull up the records of the interrogating officers, getting the general information about them. To begin with.
Alright, give me a reason or insight con difficulty of 2. I guess you'd be assisted by ship's computers con.
I'll take 3 momentum. Shit. Can't do anything about that. 20. Ship. Akatsuki. What was the Akatsuki's role?
Computers con.
Con. Ooh. So 4 successes and a complication.
Okay. Alright, so you're just trying to get their... what were you trying to get?
First, just access the general information, general service records on those officers that were interrogated.
Yeah, what you're able to get is that both of them are tied to the intel community. But they have been pretty much given the authority to decide Naira Drell's fate here, on if she should be arrested or pardoned. They're here to give their recommendations, so to speak. But in their communities, they are highly respected, and pretty much what they determine is what the JAG office does, basically. So basically, if they say they recommend for pardon, it happens. If they say they recommend jail, it happens. Not th- that they don't really deviate from their recommendation. That's how respected they are.
Mm-hmm.
Is the gist you get. But yeah,
Cool.
both of them have a background in intelligence work. Obviously, the captain has more, and the lieutenant maybe a year and a half or so.
I'm gonna turn to Naira. Do you recognize any of these people from before you met them today?
Captain Hayes seems familiar.
I have a bad feeling about this. Let me dig deeper. I'm gonna dig into their service records. I want to see if there is any cross point with any of Naira's intelligence record, either as the Phantom or when she was still in at Starfleet Academy. If any events overlap with any of the service records, primarily with Captain Hayes in this case.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Give me. This one is actually probably going to be easy. So give me a insight security difficulty. Seeing how easy this is, give me a diff 1.
Insight security. I'll give you a threat for bold just because.
I do like threat.
Would my lead investigator focus work into this?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Get. Was that the roll there? The 2 successes?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to send you something, and then I'm going to add something to it. What I'm sending you now is basically the gist of Naira's experience in Starfleet. And then the digging would be the second part.
Mm-hmm.
There you are.
Is there a problem, Lieutenant Commander?
Find out momentarily, Commander. Ah.
Interesting how that happened and I didn't notice, but yeah, let's go with it.
That explains that. Rick says out loud and gestures for Naira to read the results he just came up with. Commander, we have a problem. Well, not as much as we as Naira, but it's a pretty big one.
Elaborate.
Well, do you want to tell him yourself or should I? He says to Naira.
During my time at the academy, I discovered a conspiracy. And I discovered that a Commander Jackson Hayes was involved in that. It would seem that Captain Hayes, who is leading my pardon inquiry, just so happens to be his brother.
The gist I got
See.
when we left the interrogation or the debrief was that Captain Hayes did not much look fondly upon Naira, and now we know why. And I think he's here to get her into jail. Despite all that she's done to help us.
If the captain is incapable of being impartial in a judgment due to past affiliations, then he must be recused.
That's exactly why I'm going to bring this to the head of Starfleet Security. However, it could be that Captain Hayes has his own contacts. It's probably those he used in the first place to get assigned to this hearing in the first place. And from what I can see, he has some pretty major influence into what's gonna happen to Naira.
I see.
Well, I'm going to contact Starfleet Security, see what I can do on my end. However, Naira, I'm afraid that we will need a backup plan in case the right way doesn't work.
A moment, Commander. And Mahawk walks back over to the first officer's station, and you see him tapping away at his console for a moment. I do have some colleagues in the Admiralty, specifically over Starfleet Operations Division. If you are able to put together a proper brief, I can forward it to them. They may be able to aid your cause.
Thank you, Commander. That would be of great help.
Make it thorough.
Aye, sir. Thank you.
They are my friends, not yours. If I am to attach my name to this, I would prefer it to be, what is the human expression? Airtight.
I get your meaning, sir. I'll work on a draft immediately.
Very well.
Naira, I think you should stay on the ship for now. Just in case Captain Hayes gets any ideas of wanting to take you in for further questioning. We don't want that at the moment.
She'll nod in agreement and then say, And here I thought my past was beginning to stay in the past, and here it rears its ugly head. This event is what started everything.
The difference now is you're not alone. We'll get through this, I promise.
Coming from you, Rix, I actually believe it this time.
Although I think it would be prudent to plan for a hasty escape should it be needed. I think you know what I mean.
Hawk's just gonna kind of turn his head at hearing that. Commander, if you were to have such discussions, I recommend doing them in private.
I trust we're among friends, Commander.
I am still a Starfleet officer. My first duty is to the truth.
So is mine. We'll see about haste, though. This'll take some time. And Rick is gonna start preparing a draft to be sent to the head of Starfleet's security, along with attached copies to the friends that Mahawk specified. Collect a summary report of Captain, or the inquiries made from Commander Haynes, the history between Naira and Commander Haynes, and then pointing out the obvious connection to now Captain Hayes and his appointment to this hearing. And requesting a substitute to be made at the earliest convenience.
Right. Very, very good. Alright, I think the only place we have left to go is back to Hawaii.
Oh, they're still on the beach.
Alright, Captain Kier, I figure you and your date here is probably made a long walk along the beach. It's probably nearing evening time, and you probably start heading back. You're probably heading back toward the hotel, probably to catch a dinner, and then whatever else you are doing in the evening. Um, I did just want to point out one thing as you guys are walking back, and then I'll let you role play for a bit. You do notice on your way back, probably in these this palm tree grove, you do see that surf instructor getting awfully close, comfortable, and touchy feely with one of his students.
Anna, um, does she seem to be okay with it?
Yes.
Then she will move along.
Like, are you checking that telepathically or just reading the vibe?
I would assume that would imply both.
Right. Anything else you wish to do, or you continue the walk?
Continue the walk and enjoy the scenery.
All right. As you're continuing the walk, enjoying the scenery, and I forgot to turn on the sound. You pass by one of the other um, surf students, and he seems kind of distraught a little bit, and you hear him murmuring, "Where did she go? She's right here. Where did she go?" As he's like, not frantically, but he's trying to look around. He's clearly looking for somebody.
She stops for a second. Sai, who are you looking for?
Oh, I remember you from earlier today. Um, there was a woman with me. Brown swimsuit, dark hair. Have you seen her?
See, I think I saw her talking to the instructor.
Oh,
At points in the direction.
oh, thank you, thanks. And he'll start running in that direction.
We should move quickly. We don't want to get involved further.
Huh. I think you see everything on the beach, but I guess we get a show too.
Let's not dwell on it. Just enjoy the moment.
Couldn't agree more. We're in literal paradise. The ocean's beautiful. The sun is setting. The company is great.
She grabs his hand and then kind of leans in and gives him a kiss. Couldn't agree more.
And I think that would be an excellent place to end the calm.